If you're ready to drop your learned personality and ineffective behavior and start living your God contract, and this is the agreement that your soul and God made before you were born about what you wanted to learn. If you're willing to know what that is and change your behavior and start living your God contract, then you're in the right place. I'll take you there. Okay, Barbara Swopes, 8588, what does next year hold for me? Happy to tell you. All right, first thing I get is that you're going to be going on a physical vacation within that year. And it looks like it may be as early as 3 months. So this is July, August, September, October, some kind of a trip planned for you. Second set of cards shows this year, Barbara, that there's a change in your income, and I feel like that's coming very quickly. I feel like you're either looking for new work or you're looking for a new form of income. I would say in the next 2 days, or it happened in the last 2 days. Third set of cards says also there's communication coming up for you, and it has to do with another language. I don't know if English is your first language or not, but I do see communication coming up in the next year, and either it requires you to learn a new language, or someone you are communicating with, English is not their first language, so I do see something interesting coming up for you in that manner. Fourth set of cards also says there's a new home involved for you in the next year. I don't know what your plans are for living arrangements, but wherever you are now within the next year, it will be different. Fifth set of cards shows some healing going on for you in your love life. And it feels as though it's over words spoken. And as a Leo, you probably know that part of your life purpose is to be courageous in all areas, whether it's your business, your work, your home, your love life. It takes a lot of courage to risk your heart. And it looks like within the year you have risked your heart and maybe not gotten the return on it that you had hoped to. So I'm sorry to say that there'll be some changes in your love life. The sixth set of cards says it's really important for Leos. I hope this doesn't sound weird to you, Barbara, but it's very important for Leos when it comes to matters of love to be very thorough in their communication, because a Leo takes things, well, I know you know this, a Leo takes things to heart, and that can literally and physically affect the heart area when there's problems in the relationship. And because we had seen that communication was the major problem coming up for you in the year with your, I see you say that you and your boyfriend are going camping in mid-July. But I gotta tell you, your relationship, I'm getting all kinds of warning signs that you two really need to sit down, and then I'm going to stop this relationship, because this is a pivotal point to the success in your relationship with your boyfriend, Barbara. You two are going to have to sit down and have better communication styles, and things may be going really great right now. Wonderful. This is the best time to sit down. A Leo needs tons of appreciation in their relationship. If not, their heart breaks, and it feels like they are underappreciated, and it really does affect physically the body. So my suggestion, and I'm going to stop this right now, Barbara, on your reading, and refocus all your energy, the two of you, on your communication style. I don't know what sign he is, but I'm going to tell you that every Leo on the planet needs lots of love and affection and appreciation. And without it, they're like a flower that withers up and dies. So I'm going to encourage you and your boyfriend, before you go on your camping trip in mid-July, to please, oh, he's a Sagittarius. Okay, please, the two of you, just sit down together, and your Sag is going to say, if he's honest with you, I need adventure, I need fun, I need to make sure that we make time for our relationship where we get outdoors and we get in nature, because that's where he finds his spirituality. And the fact that both of you are fire signs means that you both are searching for a God you can do business with. Might be in religion, it might not. Might be out in nature. A lot of Sages find this out in nature. And one of the things that I want to say is that when we get into a love relationship, each of us, and this is a long reading, Barbara. I know this is not a mini reading, but I'm so darn grateful that you helped me with straightening out this Facebook Live, that I'm going to give you this whole live reading for free. This is not what everybody else is going to get, but this is my way of saying thank you, and I appreciate you, and I couldn't have done it without you. So let's recap your reading with your boyfriend. Miss Leo and Mr. Sagittarius, there's a lot of fire, enthusiasm. You both bring a lot of energy to the relationship. That can be hard sometimes. My husband is a Leo and I'm an Aquarian, and he has a lot of fun. And I can be more of a wet mop sometimes because I don't have all that fire. I have to go looking for it. I have to be surrounded by people who have that fire and enthusiasm because it doesn't come naturally to me. So Barbara, the two of you already have that built in. This can be a fiery relationship, and that can mean a lot of yelling and hollering in your communication style, which is fine as long as it doesn't include name calling. As long as both of you say to yourselves, we know that we're passionate about things. We know we get loud sometimes. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means I've got something really important to say. So because of what we've seen coming up, Barbara, with your relationship, and that, oh, look, you can see the thermos up there. God. Because we know that communication is going to be an issue for the two of you, I would really sit down together and take a look at how you communicate with each other and ask him. I don't see that you've given his first name. Could you do that for me, Barbara? Tell me your sweetheart Sagittarius's first name only. But what you can do, Barbara, is sit down with him, and because you are a Leo, your life purpose is about gratitude and appreciation and courage. His name is Dirk, okay? And you sit down with Dirk and you say, Dirk, let me tell you all the reasons I love you. He's going to love this. So you sit down and you tell him you're fun to be with, you love to be outdoors, and I love to be outdoors. You believe in something spiritual, and even if he's not sure what it is, at least he's searching and looking for it. You sit down and you tell him these things. Wait till you see the look on his face. And then, Dirk, if you're going to listen to this, you sit down and you say to Barbara, you are the most loving, giving woman I have ever had in my life, and I am so blessed to have you, and God's been so good to me by bringing you into my life. And I want you to know all the reasons I love you, and the things you do, and just the way that you are. This is what I love most about you. Now, if you two can sit down and do this in your love relationship, I promise you, you are not going to have a broken heart at the end of the year. This was a big warning sign for you, Barbara. And you know, it happens in all relationships. Sometimes we just mosey down the road and we forget to be appreciative and full of gratitude and speaking out loud why we love our partners so much. And this is a wake-up call for you and Dirk. Okay? So now that I know how to do this, thank you, Barbara, thank you. I'll be doing this every Saturday, free mini psychic readings. What I just gave Barbara was a huge reading because she helped me, and I'm appreciative. And so everybody tune in Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. to 8:30 Arizona time. And I'll be picking people who did just what Barbara did. She wrote in her name and her birth date and her question. And I'll do a free mini reading from people I've chosen randomly. Oh my gosh, look at all these freckles. Maybe I should sit back farther. But that's what's coming up on Saturday. And God bless you, Barbara. You really did help me, and I thank you. And I'll see y'all Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Arizona, right here on Facebook. You're very welcome. Thank you for my reading. This means a lot to me. I would love to marry this man one day. You two would be a really good marriage together if you can keep in mind what I was cautioning you about earlier. It's time for a big gratitude sit down for you two. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you for liking, following, subscribing, and commenting. And most of all, I thank God that He blesses your life mightily. Love you.